Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the entertainment headquarters. And welcome to another trailer reaction. And yes, I know this trailer came out over nearly 2 weeks ago, but life happens, both a heavy work schedule as well as trying to live a normal life in the world away from YouTube land. And I haven't been able to catch up with some things that I wanted because other things came in the way. But nevertheless, I'm finally here. I'm finally checking this trailer out. And I've been tempted to check it out many, many times on my own. But I thought, no, I'm definitely going to check it out. And I'm going to put my reaction up on the channel, even though this came out a couple of weeks ago. And I'm talking about, of course, Joker Folie de Deux, the anticipated sequel to the smash hit Joker that came out in 2019. Now, Joaquin Phoenix is an amazing actor. He's a fine actor. I've liked a lot of his work, obviously from Gladiator to Joker, to many, many more movies. And this one, is one of those times where you look and you go, does it need a sequel? Did we need a sequel to Joker? Because at the time we thought Joker was a standalone movie. It's also under the DC's new banner, because DC's now under the control of James Gunn, and he's now creating two separate universes. The new DC universe that's starting soon, is it next year, with the new Superman movie, and he's got a list of those films. But anything else that's either going to be a standalone film or a more darker toned R-rated type film is going to be under the banner of DC Elseworld, and the Joker's a part of that world. So here we are with a sequel that nobody expected, but he did win an Oscar for the first one. Let's see if lightning can strike twice. And off the grapevine, I've heard, because apparently this has had some private screenings, they say that Joaquin Phoenix is on top form. They're saying he is, better than he's ever been, that he does an even bigger, more fantastic performance as Arthur Fleck in this than he did in the first one. But he's not alone. He's being joined by the one and only Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. And Lady Gaga has really, over the past few years, been carving out a nice little niche as a really talented, versatile actor. She started off in American Horror Story Hotel. She's then went on to do A Star Is Born, which, got her a lot more recognition for being a fine actor than she did. I always get this mixed up. It was either Versace or Gucci. The House of Gucci or the House of Versace. I cannot remember, but she was in that. I never seen it. It wasn't really something I wanted to watch, but I heard she was fantastic in that. And here she is now entering the world of DC as Harley Quinn. And I'm very excited for her, because I think this could be another breakout performance for Lady Gaga. But let's take a quick look at the film. So, Joker Folie de Deux is an upcoming American musical psychological thriller film directed by Todd Philips. It's the sequel to Joker from 2019, loosely based on the DC Comics characters. Joaquin Phoenix reprises his role as the Joker, with Lady Gaga joining the cast as his love interest, Harley Quinn. Zazie Beetz also reprises her role from the previous film, while Brendan Gleeson and Kathleen Keener also join the cast. It is produced by Warner Brother Pictures and DC Studios in association with Joint Effort. And is there anything more about? Yes, yeah, it's a bit more about the plot synopsis. 2 years after killing Murray Franklin on live television, Arthur Fleck, now a patient at Arkham State Hospital, falls in love with music therapist Lee. As the duo experiences musical madness through the shared delusions, Arthur follows a movement to free him. Arthur's followers start a movement to free him. Now, I like how it's changed it up a bit, because in the original work, Harley Quinn was his therapist, not his musical therapist. So this kind of is going to explain the musical element within the plot of the movie, I'm hoping. But without further ado, let's check out the second trailer for Joker 2.
2 years ago, the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
The trial of the century.
They believe Arthur Fleck to be some kind of martyr. Well, he's not. There's a monster.
When you're smiling, when you're smiling,
When I first saw Joker, when I saw you,
the whole world smiles with you.
for once in my life, I didn't feel so alone anymore.
When you're laughing, oh, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me.
How about you, Arthur? Do you still think you're a star?
Showtime. The whole world smiles with you.
You can do anything you want.
The sun comes
You're Joker.
Look around! Look at all these people!
Bring on,
I will no longer allow any of you
so stop your sighing.
to keep me down!
Be happy again.
I got the sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want. Sing hallelujah. Come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day.
Well, very, very interesting. That actually looks very much another winning performance by Joaquin Phoenix as Joker. I've got no doubts he's going to kill this role, but the one for me that got me more interested is Lady Gaga. She really has got me, hypnotized into wanting to go see this film. Basically, I'm so invested in her and the chemistry with Joaquin Phoenix as Joker and Harley Quinn. That trailer has blown my mind in many ways, because it's you always have these doubts, or you always have are they ever going to be able to pull it off, especially when you have a film on that had so much universal praise, like the very first Joker. And like I said, can lightning strike twice with the success of this over the first one? Just looking at the cinematography, the music score, just the overall, feel and look of this movie, it looks like lightning is going to strike twice. Whether this will garner more Oscar nominations, I don't know. But I do think, just looking at it, it's going to be a successful sequel. I've just got this vibe that this is going to pull it off. And I don't say that often. I always am 50-50. I always say, don't believe in the hype. Don't just go in with an open mind and hope for the best. But with this, just off the vibe of the trailer and, the chemistry and the overall, feel and look and performances by Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga, I'm hooked. I'm gonna be honest. I'm hooked to see this now, and I think it's Lady Gaga that's got me hooked, because I know no matter what, Joaquin Phoenix is gonna pull it off. He's gonna deliver as the Joker. He's done it once, and I know he's capable of doing it. He's a different kind of Joker, in my opinion. The first movie, his plot was very sympathetic towards him. He had all these issues going on. His came from a broken home. His mother had mental health issues. He's developed mental health issues. So there's reasons behind why and how he becomes who he is. It's not just, straightforward, to actually give you a reason to, in some ways, root for the Joker. You want to root for Arthur Fleck. You want him to succeed. You want him to win. At the same time as he's kind of going crazy. So that's what that film did. Now, with this one having the partnership with Harley Quinn, and I'm very curious how they're going to add in the musical element. But I think part of the musical element, like it said in the description, she is a musical therapist, not just a psychotherapist or a psychiatrist, that we have normally in the comic law. So the fact that they've altered that slightly makes sense to add in the musical element, because it's all going to come together, I think, in a nice way. So yes, definitely looking forward to Joker, Folie de Deux, and I do believe it's going to be, like I say, an amazing performance by Joaquin Phoenix, but I think the one to watch in this is going to be Lady Gaga, just off the trailer. But anyway, what's your opinion of Joker, Folie de Deux? Are you interested? Did this really, do you think this lightning's going to strike twice with success compared to the first Joker? Because I think it is. I personally think it will. Whether, like I said before, the Oscars is a different situation though. But I hope it does well. I hope it succeeds, and I hope it is a career-defining performance by Lady Gaga. But until then, keep on enjoying your movies, keep on enjoying your television, keep on watching all things and loving all things entertainment. And let's see what happens with the Joker in October. But until then, I'll catch us all at the next one.